Things spiritual people never do. We're gonna take a look at a list of 10 things spiritual people never do, according to the wisest AI on the planet, which is ChatGPT, according to me. And the very first one, we're gonna have to debunk it because it's just obviously not true. Half of these aren't true. We're gonna logically dissect this, and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna think this is very entertaining, and you're gonna like the video, and you're gonna pay me a bunch of money because of how awesome I am. All right. Number one, ChatGPT says judging others. Spiritual people don't judge. Don't judge others. They often strive to cultivate compassion and understanding, avoiding harsh judgments about others' choices. Well, my friends, there's a difference between acceptance, accepting the reality for what it is, not trying to force something, an outcome, not trying to force a human being to be some way that you think that they should be, and judging is a totally different thing. I judge you every single time, 100% of the time. I judge you so hard, so hard. Even though, to contradict exactly what I just said, many times people have talked to me and they open up to me about everything and anything. And then one time someone was talking to me and he was saying things that he's never said to anyone in his life. And he said, "Oh my God, I know why I'm saying these things to you, because you're not judging me." Yes. These are not the same words, these are not the same effects. But yes, I'm not trying to, I don't have my own stuff inside of my mind thinking I'm some sort of this good person, or I'm not bad this person, or I'm a ashamed person, or I'm a embarrassed person. I have nothing. So I'm just taking whatever he's saying in. Oh, you did this to another person, something that's criminally consequential and probably you deserve to be in jail for 10, 15, 20 years. Oh, that's very interesting. But that's just what it is. I'm just taking it in like a newborn baby. Okay, that's okay. That's not the same thing as judging. Okay, absolutely. I judge him very strongly and very heavily. I judge him based on the way he looks, based on the way he dresses, based on the way he communicates, on everything. So these distinctions have to be made. This is a problem with semantics. These are not the right words. You can become equanimous with life. Equanimity means you are at even a level with reality. Let's take a look at what equanimity means. Equanimity. Mental calmness, composure, and evenness of temper, especially in difficult situations. Yes. So spiritual people are always equanimous, or they are never equanimous. That's what ChatGPT should have said. Judging others, I understand where this is coming from, because when you're confused in your mind, you make judgments based on the limited concepts that you have in your mind. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is evil. No, it's not like this. You have to judge every single time you go to the grocery store or the clothing store. Hey, I'm going to judge this compared to this. I'm going to compare these things. You have to judge. It's a word thing, okay? So judging isn't wrong. Judging isn't evil. Judging isn't bad. If you commit a crime and you're standing in front of the judge, well, you're going to hope that the judge gives you a favorable sentence. And yeah, that's it. Enough talking about this. Number two, holding grudges. Absolutely. This is where ChatGPT got it right. It says, many believe in forgiveness as a path to inner peace, so they work to let go of resentment. Forgiveness. Yes. Have people done wrong things towards me and about me? Absolutely they have. Have I forgiven them? No, I have not, and I will never forgive them. Have I accepted the reality? Am I holding a grudge against them? No. A grudge damages you. A grudge hurts you. It's like, oh, I'm gonna grudge you. I don't want to have unpleasant feelings inside of my body. But forgiveness also speaks to something that I don't really like. I haven't forgiven them. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm not spiritual. I'm not wise. Someone a long time ago borrowed $500 from me, and he said, oh, I need to do this. I need to pay my rent, and I'll promise I'll pay you back. And then he didn't. And that was very sad and unfortunate. I still haven't forgiven him. I still want my money back. Maybe it says something about my zodiac sign. I'm a Libra, and I've read in multiple places that are unconnected that this particular time of the month that you're born, you really don't let people get away off the hook. If they damage you in some way or they hurt you, you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Yes, I'm sure if I'm 60 years old and this man comes to me you know, back, I'm gonna ask him, where's my $500? Where's my money? Where's my money? But it's not correct, because forgiveness speaks to understanding. When you understand why someone did something, it's okay. You forgive them. I haven't forgiven them because I didn't understand. I don't understand how people can steal things from others. That's one thing that I can never do and don't do. I don't steal things in a harmful way. I don't go to my brother's room and take things from him, because I know, I understand what that does to the person. Oh my God, it'll hurt him. He'll try to find this item. He'll be scared that he lost it. Then he'll think, oh, did someone steal it? No, it's painful to steal things from others. So I don't understand how this man could have done this. Maybe some further looking, some further inward looking is needed for me in this area of life, and I will. And maybe if I understand him, I will forgive him. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to the next video. Maybe ChatGPT is helping me heal here. Number 3, engaging in negativity. Engaging in negativity. This includes gossips, criticism, or any other form of negative thinking that can detach from spiritual journey. I love gossiping and I love criticizing, but okay, let's just be normal here and let's just take this on face value. The Buddha said that there are 4 types of ways you can commit wrong speech or unwholesome speech, speech that's not favorable to you on the spiritual path. Number 1 is to lie. It's the most coarse one. Number 2 is to use harsh language. That's a little bit less coarse than lying, but still very, very tough. Or maybe the second one was divisive speech. You're dividing others. You're gossiping. Hey, do you know what Bill over there? You know what he did? Oh my God, you're never gonna believe it. That's dividing. That's divisive speech. Not really good for social cohesion. Third is harsh language. Also, it's not pleasant to hear. It's not. It hurts the heart if you're sensitive. If you're very dull, you think, what? Swearing? Come on, bro. You're funny in your spirituality. No, okay? You need to be a little bit more sensitive to life. So, swearing and using coarse language, this is why I don't use coarse language in my YouTube videos. I want to keep things clean, I want to keep things fresh, and I don't want to hurt you with the swear words. Some little things that I slipped up and said, maybe a tiny minor swear word that maybe you wouldn't say at a kindergarten school, it instantly felt wrong. Oh no, I shouldn't do this because all sorts of people are watching me, and this is just the best way to get to reach the most broad audience. And the last one is to frivolously speak and idly chatter. This is like me talking about nonsense. Oh, the sky is blue, and oh, this is very nice, happened to me. Think, oh, this is, and I could talk for 10 hours, and the only thing it'll do is just clutter up your mind, nothing else. So if you avoid these 4 things, you're doing the right thing when it comes to speech. So definitely, spiritual people don't engage in negativity. They don't gossip in this way. They don't harm others with their speech. They don't lie. They don't idly chatter. There is a time for gossip, and there is a time for harsh language, and there's also a time for lying too, believe it or not. Well, the Buddha never lied. There's never been an example in the Pali Canon where someone said, okay, the Buddha lied directly. Nothing like that. Maybe the Buddha withheld the truth, meaning he didn't say anything. He did that many times to protect the person. But there was one instance that I can think of that he abused some of his words, and that's when he abused his cousin, Devadatta, who was trying to take over his whole spiritual army, you could say. And Devadatta was a very foolish and evil man, and the Buddha admonished him in public, saying, this guy's a fool, don't follow him, he's going to lead you down into the wrong path. So the Buddha was breaking his own moral precepts there, but not really. He was protecting everyone from seeing clearly what this man is. Number 4, forcing beliefs on others. I do this a lot. Respecting others' path is often emphasized, so they avoid pushing their beliefs onto others. Well, first of all, this word beliefs, we're not going to get into semantics here because it doesn't make sense, but belief is a wrong word. Anyways, I tend to do this, and this is wrong to do. Personally, you know, like telling people that they shouldn't stop eating meat, they should stop eating meat, or that they're harming animals by eating meat, they are harming animals by eating meat, or that it's unhealthy, it is unhealthy, or that it's unethical, it is unethical. But if someone is rock climbing and they're all the way on the bottom, and you're telling them, hey, come on, just reach up and reach the final ledge, it doesn't work. They haven't taken the necessary climbs to be where you are, where I am. But still, I'm going to encourage them and pursue them and push them and pressure them to start climbing. Hey, buddy, come on, start climbing. Why? Because the animals deserve it, don't you think? Yes, I do. The animals suffering a little bit too much and needlessly getting their throats cut. That's a little bit painful. I've never had something slice me here, but probably I could just imagine it's just a little bit painful, just a little bit. And the animals also fear pain and don't want to die, so someone should stand up for them. They have rights. This is not the same as me pushing my belief as in like, oh, you should like eating apples or something. This is fundamentally a rights issue, you know? This is like if I was fighting for human rights, I would do whatever it takes. I would go stop traffic if someone's trying to go violate human rights. I would do whatever it took. And well, I don't do that because whatever reasons. But right now I'm very passionate about animals' rights. It's just so awful and so wrong. We could cause so much peace on the planet just by switching our diets. Like what you're eating on the plate today. You don't have to go and fight some war halfway across the world because people are dying. People are always dying and they're always killing each other. But the conscious and sane people can change their diets. And for sure, guaranteed, it'll have a positive impact on the planet. Number 5, living in fear. Yes, correct. Fear is an illusion. It's not an illusion. Fear is a very real, very good indicator when things are going wrong or when there's danger. I have fear. Enlightened beings have fear, but they don't live in fear, as ChatGPT says. Because it's damaging, it's painful. Why would you cause the fear response in your mind and body every day? And did you hear how I said why would you cause? Yes, you're causing it. The external environment can cause a fear response in you if you're not prepared psychologically. For example, if you meditate constantly, you're very attuned with reality. And unless some physical thing comes, well, naturally, your brain has to respond in a positive way by releasing adrenaline and causing you to run away. That's very normal. But if you're some fear into the future that you're thinking about, you're creating in your mind, or the past is going to come and get you, this is just a wrong use of your intellect. So of course, spiritual people never live in fear in this way. They know how to use their mind, just as I do. If you want to learn how to use your mind, contact me for a spiritual reading, spiritual class, spiritual lesson, or talk, or chat. I'm doing this in exchange for donations. Reach out to me via the links below. PayPal link will be down below. Number 6, materialism. Many spiritual individuals prioritize experiences and personal growth over accumulating material possessions. Yes and no. I'm a materialistic person. I love material things. Like, for example, this material thing. One of the most spiritual items you can ever possess in your entire life on planet Earth. And it's going for the small, tiny, insignificant price of $80 US. That includes the shipping. So if you don't want to know what this is, watch some of my previous videos. This is a very special type of element in metal. It's coated with silver. You hang it in your room, it'll change you in a spiritual way that you can't imagine. So you can buy this. Oh my God, that's not spiritual. He's being materialistic. Yes, the material world is where we live in, and you need to be material. You need to eat food and dress warmly and have all the material things handled. Yet, if you're only living in the material world, life is going to become suffering, because the material world is the surface. It's not the essence. It's not the depth. It's not we could say even the reality. It's not really real in that sense. The real thing is the energy, what's inside of you. The physical aspect of reality is the very peripheral. It's the very surface. So you can't change the surface thinking that the inside is going to change. It never happens. You have to change inside, then the outside will change. That always happens. Number 7, neglecting self-care. They recognize the importance of caring for their physical, emotional, and mental well-being as part of the spiritual practice. Well, yes, you have to be kind to your body, you have to be kind to your mind, you have to be kind to your emotions, you have to be kind to your energy, you have to be kind to your overall being, your spiritual being. And absolutely. And as you are a being, you deserve the best things in the world. Naturally, right? You deserve happiness, you deserve joy, you deserve pleasure, you deserve abundance, you just deserve bliss because you're here in this universe. You're a child of the universe and you're only living here once, meaning in this body, in this life. And you got to take care of yourself. You got to dress nicely. You got to shave your beard and shave your face, scrape your face every day because everyone knows that's you're taking care of yourself. And God forbid you look like me. People are going to think, oh my God, this guy doesn't take care of himself because he doesn't cut himself every morning. I don't cut myself. How do I look? Nice and clean? That's what they say. Oh, you're looking nice and clean? Well, at least I cut my fingernails. It was time to do that. It was getting in the way of me living in a civilized society. But facial hair, that's not getting in the way of anything except maybe your own opinions. Hey, look at you, your opinionated self over there. Too bad, so sad. I'm a man and I look like this. Deal with it. Neglecting self-care. So people that don't have the answers to life or haven't figured life out, they usually don't know how to take care of their body too, because one goes hand in hand. It's like I know the importance of drinking water and drinking good water. That's why I take the time and care to drink the best water alive because I want to feel good. Don't you want to feel good? Yes. And there's ways that you can feel good pretty much all the time, like I do. Number 8, ignoring intuition. Spiritual people often value intuition and inner guidance, so they strive to listen to their inner voice. Yes, absolutely. I've gotten better at this as the years have gone by and as I've aged, but still there are some times, maybe 10, 15, 20% of the time where I don't listen to my intuition and I always pay for it. It's like, oh man, I knew I needed to do this, but oh, the lethargy or maybe the food that I ate is causing me to be lazy or this and that, or oh, maybe it doesn't make any sense or it's not a big deal. It's always a big deal. So I listened to my intuition and my intuition called me to buy these very, very magnetic spiritual items for all of you, and there's only 7 left. So you can purchase one by sending me a donation on the PayPal link down below. $80 US. That includes shipping. Shameless plug over. So listen to your intuition and buy this, okay? This is the next one that's going out. It's going to be sitting right next to the Adiyogi here. Shiva Shambho. So don't ignore your intuition, my friends. Listen to your guidance, listen to your inner wisdom. That's always the right thing to do. Because if that fails, first of all, it can never fail. But if it fails in quotes, then it means that the thing that just failed it's not right for you. There have been many things like this. Oh, I listened to my intuition, but this thing failed. Why? And then I realized, oh my God, yes, I'm growing, and this little thing is not supposed to be in my life. So don't ever ignore your intuition. Number 9, disconnecting from nature. Many feel a deep connection to nature and avoid practices that harm the environment. Absolutely. You know what harms the environment, my friends? Eating animals. Did you know that? Eating animals harms the environment very badly. Forget the environment. Environment? Where's that? Some pond with frogs way over there 10,000 miles away from me? No. The environment, we're not talking about the environment, it hurts living beings. It hurts life. It hurts sentient beings that think they're conscious, that have pain and fear and the same worries and care about their children and don't want to die and want to live a happy life and play like your dog. They don't deserve to suffer and die because you want them on your plate, on your dinner plate. That's a little bit sad, and also it's a little bit wrong. So I'm going to take the time and push my beliefs on you that you should go vegan. It's the right thing to do. It's the right time to do this also. Hey, don't you think you should just go vegan? Vegan means you don't cause harm to animals' lives. That's what vegan means. You should start eating a plant-based diet and also be a vegan. Okay? You can eat a plant-based diet and not really be a vegan. I'm eating a plant-based diet, but I love these leather coats and I want a fox on my body. Yes. I know what they're doing to the foxes, but I don't care. That's not vegan, okay? So vegan means you start to appreciate that your life is connected to everything that's living on this earth and you don't want to be the cause of others' sufferings. Hello? Can you not get me out there? You don't want to be the cause of other beings suffering. Right now, other beings are suffering directly as a result of you. How bad do you think you're feeling in your heart knowing that? Oh, I don't feel bad. I'm dull to life. I'm senseless. I've made myself this way. I enjoy drinking alcohol, which numbs me. I enjoy watching TV, which totally disengages my thinking mind. I live 30 stories up in the air. I go to a job that I don't like. Of course, I don't, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't pain me. No, the pain is there. Your conscience always harms you for harming other living beings, whether you knowingly do it or not. And you're eating the pain and suffering body parts of other animals. Please, can you not get it? Stop it, okay? Go vegan, get some help, get some professional help. I'm here to help you, okay? And I'm a professional, much more than a professional. I'm an expert on the topic of spirituality. You need to reach out to me, talk to me, do a phone conversation with me any way you can to reach me, all in exchange for donations, okay? Link down below. Yeah, so don't disconnect yourself from nature. And what does nature want you to do? It wants you to thrive, it wants you to blossom, it wants you to be the most amazing thing that you can be. And how does that happen? Well, you just start to be yourself, like I'm being myself here. Oh no, you're arrogant. Oh no, you're delusional. Oh, you're pushing your beliefs on others. Well, maybe so, but still, I enjoy it, I'm happy. And am I harming anyone? This is what I want to be known for. Let me pause for a second. I want to be known, this is what this is what I want to be known for. I want to be known for morality and ethics. I want to be the guy that anyone and everyone trusts, that has sensibility. Why? Because they know that I'm always going to make the right choice. What is the right choice? The choice that promotes life, that doesn't take away from life. You know what takes away from life? Stealing. You know what takes away from life? Life, lying. You know what takes away from life? Killing. You know what takes away from life? Misusing your sexuality. You know what takes away from life? Intoxicating your mind. These 5 things I shall never do, and never, not that I will never do them, because some situations, may call for them, but at least I'm taking on the practice of doing this. And I want to be known for my upstanding moral conduct. I will never do anything that harms others. You know, I've gone on a vegan diet. I'm saying a vegan diet, not a plant-based diet. Those are different things. Because it's just the right thing to do. I don't want animals to suffer as a result of me or because of me. That's just a little bit unhappy to my heart, and I don't want to be known for that. It's blameful, you know? I want to be blameless. Like, no one can blame me for anything, really. There are lots of things that are still blameworthy, but hey, I'm working on, okay? So I only have 24 hours in a day, just like you, and I can't fix the world in one puff, like poof, I'm going to fix the world. So that's my 2 cents on that. Don't disconnect yourself from nature. Go out, get some sunlight. Very important every day to get sunlight. Drink nice, healthy water. Go stand with your feet in the grass. I love it. Go swim in the ocean. Go take a walk. Go breathe in the natural, fresh, clean, crisp air. Amazing. That's how you not disconnect yourself from nature. And number 10, my friends, lastly, before this video ends, avoiding personal growth. Ooh. Have I ever avoided personal growth? No, never. This is something that I'm still, I have such a fire towards the growth. It's a little bit painful, actually, because I'm not going fast enough. That's how I always feel. And I've always taken the steps to grow in whatever area of life. I never disregard that. So it says continuous self-reflection and growth are often seen as essential. So they actively seek to learn and evolve. Yes, my friends, always you have to continuously seek to learn and evolve. How can you do that? By reaching out to me for a spiritual consultation. Best way to learn about yourself and about life and your spiritual practice than to reach out to me, all on a donation basis. Spiritual donations. Hello. Never do this. Never avoid personal growth. Never postpone things that can be done today that for the next day. That's not wise. That's never right. And especially if you have opportunities to grow, you should always take them. That's very, very important, because time is of the essence, my friends. You don't have much time here. In fact, every day I'm thinking, this is one day closer. I'm one day closer to falling off. And that's a serious thing. So don't take life for granted. Life is an amazing, beautiful thing, and it can be gone tomorrow. It can end tomorrow. So reflect on that, as I will after I end this conversation. That's it. So reach out to me for a spiritual consultation. Buy my products. Links will be down below. If anything I didn't say, if anything I haven't said, I will say it in the next video. That's it, my friends. Have a good day. Bye.